Coach Otto Addo and what he needs to do to get things right with the Black Stars team. We all know this. Currently, as we have it, the Black Stars is not in the best of shapes. That nobody can deny. After what the team has gone through in the past 2-3 years, it is undeniable that the Black Stars team is not in the best of shapes. After the AFCON of 2019, the AFCON of 2021, and the last AFCON in January, February in La Côte d'Ivoire, not forgetting about the World Cup in Qatar, and all the friendly games we have been playing, it's very evident that all is not well with the Black Stars team. And that the new coach, Otto Addo, has a huge task for him to ensure that in the next 2-3 months, when Ghana get back to action and take on Mali in the qualifiers for the World Cup, he has to do a lot to ensure the Black Stars team will begin to play differently and will see some change in the approach in how the Black Stars team do play. And tell you what, Otto Addo, it will not come easy by just saying them. Yes, you've said that there are issues in the team, and we've heard you say all these things. We've played 2 games. Nigeria, we lost. Uganda, we drew. Games we should not be drawing against a team like Uganda. But we drew. You have noticed the problems you have in the team. Don't only talk about them. Let's begin to see action. That is the only way we can solve and get the Black Stars team to play well again. Last week, in African games, you saw how Ghanaians went out to support the Sunlight's team at Accra Sports Stadium. I have been watching the national teams for all these years. I can't recall the last time I saw Ghanaians pour out in those numbers to the Accra Sports Stadium to support a national team. That wasn't even the Black Stars, so that was Black Satellites. Look at the numbers of people who went out to support the national team in the finals against Uganda, again, U20. The numbers, it was huge. And they were not only there in numbers, so they were cheering the team on. It was for a reason, because the team was playing well. And the fans knew they had to back them to ensure they can go ahead and win. So one thing is sure, even though Ghanaians are mad at the Black Stars, all it will take is a good performance from the team, and Ghanaians will fall in love again with their Black Stars team. So Otto Addo, your 2-3 year mandate with the Black Stars team, it is not going to be on a honeymoon level. You must begin, hit the grounds running to ensure the love will return from Ghanaians to your team, the Black Stars team. But how do you go about that? You see, I saw a few things in the course of the game yesterday. I do not like or hate anybody. Personal issues, no. I don't have any personal hatred for anybody at all. But I've said it before. There are some key things the coach must do. Otto Addo, you are watching me on the screen, so you can see him laughing. It is not a laughing matter, Otto Addo. You must be bold enough to take key decisions for the Black Stars team going forward. Together with your backroom staff, they are all there. John Pencil and, of course, Fatao, Dauda, who are good friends. You see, yesterday, and after the game today, if you went on Twitter or X, you saw the reactions of Ghanaians. One player came on again. Immediately he came on, we considered the equalizer against Uganda. And like I said, no personal hatred. I love those guys. But you see, Andre Dede Ayew is someone I have loved all my life since I saw him play for the Black Stars. His father was a hero. Himself, his senior brother Rahim Ayew, and junior brother Donald Ayew. These guys have been fantastic for the national team. They've served. But you see, there is time for everything under this sun. Time to begin, time to end and exit. Dede Ayew, you have no issue with you. If he wants to stay on and still play for the Black Stars, that's his decision to make. I can't decide that for him. It's for him. But for you, the coach, Otto Addo, it's so clear. We went to the 2021 Nations Cup. They came on at a point. Got a red card in our last game. A game we had to win. He was on. We had to win that game against, what's the name? What's the name? Country? Help me with the country again. Comoros. He came on. A game we had to win. He got a red card and was sent off. We had to play one man down. We couldn't win. We were dumped out of the tournament. We went to the World Cup in Qatar. Chairman again in charge. A game against Uruguay. Game we have to win to qualify. Penalty for Ghana. Chairman stood up. Missed the penalty. We couldn't win. We didn't qualify. Nations Cup, Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. A game we were up by 2 solid goals. We were cruising to victory to qualify. Chairman from the bench from nowhere came on. Came on. You have served, but times and seasons. You must move on. Came on. Gave away a penalty. Ball hit the hand in the penalty box. Penalty. And from then, Mozambique came back equalized. We were dumped out with the help of also Richard Ofori. Another player they must kick out. Ofori. You see, Otto Addo. My point is simple. If you want to rebuild the Black Stars team, if you are going on a rebuild project, you must rebuild with fresh limbs. Players who are young, who are hungry to want to win something for Ghana, who will be dedicated and want to go all out for Ghana. Please. There are some old, tired legs in the Black Stars team. Let them go. Number one, I love him, but he must go. It's Andre Ayew. Let him go. He has served, and we all love him for that. But it's time for him to go, to allow the others to thrive, the young boys to take over and thrive. Build a team around some young boys. Let them be the ones to go ahead and push the agenda for Ghana. Otto Addo, even though Andre does not want to retire, we can't force him to retire. But you are our coach. We pay you with our money. I am telling you, going forward, if you want your team to thrive, look beyond calling to the team Captain Andre Ayew. Look beyond him. Pate Thomas, look beyond him. These two politicians, let them go. Amati, let him go. The old men, let them go and build with new boys. We will understand you. Begin afresh with the new boys. Give you time. We'll give you all the time. But we'll need these changes in the Black Stars team. We have had enough of these old faces who are always lurking around the team, but whenever they come into the team, they can't give anything. They have served. It's enough. It is enough. Andre, please, allow the young boys to thrive. Step aside. Pate, if you don't want to be on our team, go your way. Let's build with other young boys. Otto Addo, that's my personal plea to you. It is the biggest thing, and it will for me be the biggest legacy you'll be giving the Black Stars team if you are able to move the Black Stars team beyond Andre Ayew, Pate, and the others who have really, for me, have served and need to move on. Begin, like I said, with the young boys. You have Kudus, you have Niama, you have all these young boys who are budding and ready to run. Today we have Lamte in the team. Young boys who are energetic and are strong. Build with these young boys. I can tell you that if you begin with these young boys, communicate well to Ghanaians what your plans are with the Black Stars team, and let's begin to see tangible signs of a coach in charge of the Black Stars team, Ghanaians will back you. It's as simple as that. Ghanaians will back you. But if you don't, and it becomes the same old things, and we won't be seeing any difference from when Chris Hughton was in charge and when you are in charge, then you're by. Like we say in the local parlance, you're by. Have you moved or are still stagnant? We must see a change. So this afternoon, very passionate. I know I am, when it has to do with the national team, I'm very passionate. But do forgive me if I've used words that you think are strong. But the point is that Otto Addo must get these things right. Move the Ayew on. Build your Black Stars team beyond the Ayew. He has served. I love him. Ghanaians love him. Dedication par excellence from his part. But there are times and seasons for everything. It is time the day moves on. Jordan can stay because he's actively playing well and he's young still. But the day, please excuse our national team. Excuse our national team, please. That's my editorial on the Black Stars going forward. Otto Addo, we are giving you this period. It's not going to be honeymoon, like I said. We're not going to go at you for these 2 games. I can spare you. They are friendly games. I will spare you. But from the game against Mali in June, qualifies for the World Cup. World Cup nekobon or USA, Canada, what's them kind of say, and Mexico. Please, Ghana cannot afford not to qualify. Yes, you heard me. Ghana cannot afford not to qualify for that World Cup to be held, I repeat, in those two countries plus Mexico. USA, Canada, and then Mexico. The first two. Don't make a mistake of not qualifying. So please, from June, when you take on Mali, how many guys laughing at me here? When you take on Mali, don't mess up things. We must begin to win our games under you, Otto Addo. You qualify for Qatar with the Black Stars in the game against Nigeria. We trust you with this. Don't mess up. Because you see, it will go beyond football. This World Cup goes beyond football. In fact, let me say it. Destinies are involved in this World Cup.
Boys are wild,
I'm telling you, destinies of a lot of Ghanaians are involved in this World Cup.
The World Cup,
So we
exactly.
cannot afford not to qualify for that World Cup, please.